Hi everybody. I am so sorry. So this is like my first time running the stream. It should just show now that we're live. I hit everything in OBS correctly. I didn't know because I had everything set to public. I also had to hit go live in YouTube Studio. So apologies on my end for that. You gotta make a little mistakes as you just start getting something running like this. But you live, you learn from errors, and I know tomorrow that once I hit start streaming here, I have to hit go live up there. So looks like Sammy's excited for me to make my debut.
Yeah.
Or is that late? Was that Sammy or Leo?
That's Leo.
Gotcha. Hey chat, what's up?
Yeah,
we got a great show planned ahead of us. Desi, why don't you get us kicked off here?
Yes. So Emily, welcome to the show. Oh my gosh,
Thanks.
I'm so glad to have you here.
I'm pumped to be joining.
I'm pumped for you to be here. So let's talk about you for a little bit. Let's have the chat get to know you. Tell us about you. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. So yeah, my name's Emily Saxton. I've been a content creator literally since I was like 15. I started making videos. Probably when I was like even younger. Been able to do this full time the last few years. Worked for popular YouTubers. Some you may know of that I worked for. Some you may not know of that I've worked for. And the ones that you don't know that I've worked for, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. On top of that, I do pro wrestling, which is fun. It's not fake, and it does hurt. So there's days where I just question, like, why does my back hurt? Oh, I just literally got slammed into a canvas that has wood beams, steel beams, and the ropes are literally metal, or not metal, but they're like steel cables with like garden hose on top. So that's pretty much all you need to know about me. And I also am a corporate employee. So that's about it.
Love it. So as you guys know, Glamy's not here anymore. So
Tell me about it. Speak your feelings.
I miss her because she was really patient with me and she was very easy to work with. Sorry I'm saying so much, but she was just really awesome.
Can I cut you real quick? Somebody said there was no intro music for the show. What happened? Hello, Emily and Desi. So Katrina, I just want to answer that real quick. So there was, but I forgot to hit go live on the YouTube Studio end. So I was like panicking. I didn't know what was going on because I had everything running in OBS because I used to be a Twitch streamer. And so once you hit go live, you're live. So I did not know I had to hit an extra step. And we already had the intro played. So we just said, screw it. My call. We're just going to roll right into the show. So it'll probably be there in the recording. But with that being said, let's get right back to you, Desi. My bad.
No, you're good. So yeah, Glamy's not here anymore. I miss her. She was really awesome to work with. So yeah, gonna miss her, but that's all I got to say on it.
How's it make you feel?
It makes me sad, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. And she's figuring out her life. She's trying to figure out a place with her man. So
I get that. Were you like shocked by the news, upset? Like, I don't know. I'm curious because all of a sudden one day, I get a phone call from Keem and Boogie. They're like, hey, you're hosting dolls. And I was like, huh? Like, I was so confused.
No, but it took them multiple times to like ask. You kept like dissing them off. You're like, nah, no.
Yeah. Well, but I was just so confused. I was like, don't you guys have like hosts or whatever, And so, for me, like knowing Lolcow, I was very familiar with obviously Lolcow Live and Queens. So I was like thinking to myself, like, first off, what the hell's dolls? And then I was like, okay, but wait, I get to run it with Desi. I was like, all right. That you should have just let off with that. It's the hook, line, and sinker. I don't know how many people here are big wrestling fans like me, but it reminds me of a story of like Paul Heyman when Vince McMahon kept calling him to see, hey, are you coming back? Because, your deal is to work with Brock, but whatever. And he kept saying no until like he finally said, well, you're going to be working with CM Punk. And he's like, by God damn it, I'll see you Monday. And so in this case, Keem's Vince McMahon, Paul Heyman. I kept saying no, and you're CM Punk. And once they mentioned you, I was like, ah, shit, okay. I have to do it to be with Desi because I love Desi. Desi's an amazing person. I'm going to put you over real quick. I've known Desi for what, like a year, 2 years now. And she always texts me like the sweetest things to check in on me. And like, it always makes my day and puts a smile on my face. And just so you guys know that like Desi is an absolute sweetheart. And I am so lucky to be able to call you my friend. And I'm glad that like we get to do this show together now.
I love that. I love you, and I'm
I
so
love you
lucky
too.
to have you as a host and as a friend. I love you so much. A co-host, sorry, but but getting back into it, my reaction to Glammy, the reason why I wasn't crying or upset
Laura
was
is okay.
because
TTS.
$9.99. Have a great at first show, ladies.
Laura,
Welcome, Emily.
Thank you.
thank you so much, Laura. I appreciate it, and I know Desi appreciates it as well. But go ahead, let's get back to you there.
Okay, so my reaction, I wasn't sad or crying because I kind of just like, I knew she had a lot going on. I knew finding a place with her man was going to be a lot on her. So, you know, she just wasn't fully in it for the show. So I just, and then once I knew you were fucking working with me, I was like fucking so hyped. Like, this is awesome. So, you know, that's why I wasn't crying. But Glammy, I love you. I miss you. You were such an amazing person to work with. I'm honored to have that with you, and I miss you, but you're awesome. And I know you'll be back here soon.
And Glammy, I don't really know you, but like, I hope whatever you're going through, you're able to figure it all out. You're able to find that housing situation with you and your significant other, and that like, you know, you're able to come back. I think Keem said it was like 90 days on Lolcow Live Friday night.
Yeah.
In 90 days, I hope your life is tremendously better, and I hope that like you feel better, you're refreshed, and you're ready to just crush it from wherever you go from there. But yeah, so I have to ask you, what do you call it? The last show you both did, Friday.
Yeah.
You spent a shit ton of Stevens, aka Boogie, because I know you call him Steven, I call him Boogie because that's just how I've always known him. Money, almost like $1,000 on clothes, Desi. You could have literally just used a Shein and done like a live stream shopping spree. But $1,000, if it was Shein, you probably would have bought like, I don't know, 30, 40 pieces of clothing for that much money. Like,
Oh yeah, most definitely. I beat myself up for it. I hated spending that much. It killed me. I was not looking forward to walking out to that car and telling Steven about that. Or Boogie, sorry.
yeah, I mean, so like, tell me about that, like his reaction, because I briefly saw it on the stream. I briefly saw like him like, what the, tell me just everything. Did you return anything? Did you keep anything? Like, did you get
So,
money
like,
back?
Yeah. So like his reaction at first, he was actually throughout most of it, actually all of it, he was very supportive and just understood that, you know, this was entertainment, but also I needed the clothes, and like he, you know, like he said, he doesn't take me shopping out enough. So like me shopping for myself was good. And he was very happy for me and just like hyped me up. But also it was $700 and that's a lot of money. And it turns out we had clothes that I had left at the store because I left them in the bag. I you know, I didn't put them in the cart. So like we had to end up going back. Yeah. And so when I went back, half that was gone. People, I guess, went through the bag and picked out stuff that they liked and walked out with it because they couldn't find the rest of the clothes. And they refunded me $140.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, which I do have one of the tops that they were able to save. It's a bodysuit.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you. But yeah, that was a whole thing.
And you didn't get your pink drink on the stream. I saw you didn't get him.
No.
Was it like Magic cards or Final Fantasy? I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, Final Fantasy
nice.
Magic
Okay.
Gathering card. Yeah. Yeah, he ended up getting me a pink drink shortly after because he knew I wanted one, and he was like, "You still should have got one, even though you spent $700. You know, like treat yourself."
yeah.
So
That sounded like such a crazy day. I mean, his
It was.
reasoning was he was like, at first he was like, he was turning into the Hulk. I felt like, right, the Incredible Boogie Hulk. But then he was like, it's just money. We'll make more of it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, he's okay with you spending it. And then Glammy was like, I remember watching it. She was trying to give you the advice. She's like, I would have only told him you spent half of it. And I'm like, no, honesty is like such a huge thing. Like, you have to be really, really like honest and talk about whatever is going on, especially if you're going to spend that much money.
I agree, 110%. Especially with $700, close to $1,000.
Yeah.
Always be honest.
Because, like, you know, next time he goes to check his account, he's like, what the hell? Because, like, that's all he had to do was just check his thing and his account and, like, realize that, you know, you spent that much money. Somebody's asking if I could lower the audio just a little. Chat, I just want to ask all of you, how's the audio sound? Do we need to just touch it down a little bit?
Yeah, let us know.
But yeah, by the way, Greeky, thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you, Greeky.
the comment like that. But yeah, please let us know how the audio sounds. I haven't streamed in forever. So what a way to come back to streaming.
I'm not used to hosting, you know, fully. I was kind of dabbling in it with Glammy, but like now I'm actually getting into it, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. We're 15 minutes in and I'm having a good time. We could barely hear you now. Oh my gosh. All right. Maybe the other person's just got to figure out their thing. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because like looking at all my audio settings, everything looks good on my computer and my Go XLR. So I think they were just trying to troll.
Maybe, yeah.
Let me just maybe push my mic back just a little. Maybe that'll work. Also, Desi, do you have the stream audio on your phone? Because I feel like I hear just a little bit of it coming through your mic.
It's coming from the living room.
Oh,
Hey, baby.
Oh, is he watching?
Turn that down a little bit. They're picking it up. Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
That's crazy. I was like, I didn't. Yeah, shout out Boogie. Thank you so much for the love. But yeah, like for me, all right. Somebody said we sound good now. That's all that matters.
Good.
But yeah, I was like sitting here. I'm like, all right, is it coming through her phone or like? And then you're like, yeah, he's watching. I'm like, oh, okay. That makes sense.
That's why earlier I was like, I was thrown off because like I could hear us talking in there and I was like listening and I was like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah, we gotta like once we can, we gotta get you those like noise canceling headphones.
We do.
Those are so great. Well, I wanted to ask, like, what did you do after? Like, did you go and spend that extra money anywhere else? Did you buy anything else? Tell me about the rest of that day, like what you guys did off air.
So after that, we ended up, after the Starbucks, he took me over to TJ Maxx. That's one of my go-to stores because, like,
I love that place.
They have such great deals, y'all. Like, so I wanted to show you guys a couple of things that I got because why not?
So you got the bodysuit you showed. What's this?
Yeah. This is a crop top on discount. Got this for $5 there. She cute. Wait, what is this? Rodeo season, because it is rodeo season. Sorry, I'm stumbling. Words are coming out. Anyways, next one I got this Malibu top. This one was also for $5 on discount.
That's very cute.
Thank you. And then I like, whenever I shop there, I always go for like the sets. That way you can get like more for
your buck.
Like, yeah, exactly. So like this was $15.
That's a steal.
For both of these. And then same with these. I got black and blue.
Danny Jukes, thank you, or Danny Jukes, thank you so much for becoming a member and being a member for 3 months. Have a great show.
And then I got these because, like, I always love wearing like workout outfits, basically. But like,
they're so fun to wear.
They are. Got this set for $19. And then got these tops for $16. They're very cute, very comfortable.
So hold on. So far, you're telling me you could have done the whole stream instead at TJ Maxx, spent $700, and got a lot more.
Definitely. The only problem was, though, TJ Maxx didn't open up until 9:30, which would have meant I would have been 30 minutes into the live stream. So
that makes sense.
Like, we could have made that work, but like I was already at Target, so we were working with that. But then finally, I got these long pants because it's gonna start getting cool out here soon, and I also love just wearing sweats because I'm kind of a little bit of a tomboy. So
That's so cute. Cynthia, thank you
you.
so much for being a member for 2 months. So glad
Thank
you're
you,
here,
Cynthia.
Emily. Thank you. But yeah, no, those are so cute. One of the things I love, like in the area where you guys lived, I remember, like, when we're gonna get back to the shopping part, and it makes sense because like the amount of bugs over by you guys, the trail, that like the walking trail and all that,
Yeah.
it's so freaking nice. I remember like shooting a vlog over there. I remember taking a selfie, and yeah, that was such a like crazy memory to think that was like 2017, 2018. But such a beautiful area, and like, so I guess like you ever go out over there, you want to make sure like you're good.
Yep. I absolutely love it. It's very naturesque here. It's
But-
gorgeous.
So I gotta ask real quick, Angie, thank you so much for
Angie,
being
thank you
a
so
member
much.
for 4 months. I am loving this dynamic. Emily, you're bringing Desi into the show, and I'm here for it. 2 purple hearts. Great job, you two. Thank you, but you can't just say I can't take all the credit. I got Desi, and Desi's a wonderful person
Aw.
to work with.
We're a team. You're amazing to work with.
But I was gonna say, so how much did you end up spending at TJ Maxx?
I spent literally a total of $140. The amount that I had got back from Target, yeah.
And how many pieces of clothing did you get?
So I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 clothes.
And how much did you get in the 7 something from Target?
I got like, oh my gosh, let's see. Got those dresses. Probably like 8 or 9 outfits there for $700.
And then you got like 13 for 140.
At TJ Maxx. Yep.
And that's why I love TJ. You want to know what's a great other store, and they're part of like the TJ Maxx like brand? Marshalls.
Oh, yeah.
I love like my hometown has TJ Maxx. It's like 5 minutes away from me. So like if I ever need to, I go there. I'll go to Kohl's. But like if I ever go to Tom's River, because everybody like knows the area where I'm from, and I go to like the Ocean County Mall, I like make sure I check out Marshalls because it's right across the street before I even go to the mall, because just how expensive the mall can be. Somebody said Ross. Ross is also great.
Oh, yeah.
But like, you know, for me, obviously, I had to buy a whole new wardrobe a few years ago. For those that don't know, yes, I'm trans. But besides that point, I had to buy a whole new wardrobe, which was expensive. The 2 places, well, technically 3, that like helped me save money. Number 1 was Shein. Number 2 was TJ Maxx, and number 3 was Marshalls. And now that like we're gonna be talking about this later on, that I'm losing a lot of weight, I have to literally get a whole new wardrobe again. And I'm like, oh man, my pockets right now are going to be like hurting. But I think in the future, right, we should do a live stream here where we have you take Boogie's credit card again, but we do a Shein haul online. So
I would love
it
that.
would be a 2-part thing. Part 1 would be you going through, sharing your screen, figuring out what we're going to get you, and you just buy. And like Boogie gives you a set limit. Like we'll spin a wheel. Have you guys spin a wheel, right? And on that spin a wheel, it's like Desi has a $50 limit. Desi has a $5,000 limit. Right? It's just all these random things. But like, all right, let's say just out of the thing, 5,000 is like the max, right? Sorry, Boogie, in advance. But like, you only put that once. But then it's like you have a few thousand. You have like a thousand a few different times on the wheel. You have 500, 200, $1. But the dollar only shows up once. So like, you might be able to get like a piece of jewelry from Shein for $1. And then hopefully if it lands on the large budget one, like 1,000 or higher, you could then, part 2 of that stream would be then when all the stuff comes in, you do another fashion show.
That would be awesome. I'm game for that.
That's a good idea. Hopefully, if somebody from
We've
the
got a lot of
docket
yeses
team's
in the
watching
chat,
this,
too.
a lot of yeses. I love to see
Yeah.
that. I love to see that. If
Yep.
anybody from the docket team is watching this, please write that idea down for us, because I think that's such a money idea, pun intended, because a lot of money hopefully will be spent.
Yeah.
Sorry, Boogie. We're just trying to get Desi all the clothes that she needs. But yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like that would be such a fun stream to do. Somebody said I'd say let Boogie pick the clothes, but I had a feeling he'd not pick internet friendly outfits. How about that would be part of it, right? Like
Yeah.
half the budget you spend, and then the rest Boogie picks out for you, and it could be anything. It doesn't matter.
I'm game.
Like, okay. But the things that are too risque, we might just hold off from the stream, because I don't know if you want people, like you can show the item but not wear it.
Right.
Like it all depends how you feel, right? And so everybody's like shop online. I love all this. But I feel like that would be great. Let's
Me too.
should we start a super chat goal, by the way, in the chat to
Of course.
so
Yeah.
how will we celebrate? That's the good one. Should we do a Q&A session? Should we hit me with some ideas? What should we do? We'll get some things here. Let's do a Q&A. I think a Q&A will we'll do a Q&A if we hit 20 super chats. Just so then, people could get to know me, they get to know you, and we could go from there.
Yeah.
And we're going to start this goal. 30-minute timer. Actually, let's put it on a 45-minute timer. I feel like 45-minute timer is good. I don't know why it's not letting me start it, but hopefully it will. But with that being said, if you were to say go to New York City for a day and go shopping, like where would you go? Because New York City is only like an hour and a half from me, and they got some obviously really cool stores.
I would go to the Victoria's Secret there, go to Shein there, or not Shein, I'd go to Sephora, that's what I was thinking about, sorry, mine's on Shein. Yeah, I'd go to like those places.
That makes sense.
I'd keep like my usual, but like, I don't know. What kind of places would you go?
Yeah, so I'd probably find like the JCPenney's. I remember that being such a big thing. I would love to hit up like all the big name stores, I'd like any big brand store, I would hit up. I don't know why it's not letting me start the goal. Let me refresh this page over here. But while I do that, New York is so fun, but like I haven't been there in forever. Let me try retyping this real quick. I haven't been to the city in forever. And part of that is sometimes I just hate being around large crowds of people. I don't know if like anybody else relates to that, but like just with how society is these days, I just hate being around so many people. I don't know if that's just a me thing or like you feel the same or if chat feels the same. But that's how
sometimes.
Yeah, that's like just how I feel. I don't know why it's not letting me start this goal. You can't start a goal unless you're an owner of the channel. Okay. So they'll be like, how come you guys only did this? I'll be like, couldn't start a goal. Much love, ladies. Hey, Nina. Thank you so much for the $5. Much love to you as well, as I'm horrible at doing these hearts. But yeah, I feel like New York would be fun. Like if you ever come back to the East Coast, we could do Boogie, put a shirt on.
No, I don't put shirts on till noon, Emily. You would know that if you watch Dolls. I don't like shirts, and I will not wear them until it's noon.
Boogie, but your tits are going to get us demonetized.
Honey, you remember? No, we're allowed to have full frontal male nudity. Make that make sense, YouTube. Make that make sense, YouTube. Tina gets a titty out. We have to delete the stream. I can go up here and do this all day.
Oh my God.
Honey, you remember how I was a little upset that you spent $700 on clothes?
Where's he going with it?
So
What?
I just got off the phone with Keem.
Oh no.
And I'm getting a fully customizable arcade emulator with 70,000 games in it.
Okay.
We're probably going to have to move the fish tank to fit it. We might be able to fit it in here. I don't know if we can get it through these doors. It's very large.
What? How big are you talking?
Like, is it massive big?
It's a 4-player unit, so... Well, it's a 50-inch television in it. It's got a 50-inch television in it. So, pretty big. And, I know we're saving for the wedding.
Am I invited? Just have to
Of
ask.
course.
Just had to
Yes.
ask.
Yes, you were invited.
It was a little expensive.
How expensive?
$7,000.
Desi! Desi!
I'm spending that much on shopping now. Gosh dang it.
Well, okay, hold on. You only get like $6,000 more to shop to equal it out, you know? But $7,000 on an arcade emulator? Are you kidding me? Somebody says, how long till Keem makes you take an axe to it? Great point. Oh my.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless Keem's the one buying it, imagine if Boogie bought it and Keem's like, here, Boogie, you have to take an axe to it today. That would day one out of the box. All right, Boogie, now break it. What? Break it.
Yeah.
Somebody said
I see that.
Boogie.
I see that happening.
I can see
the
that.
good news is, I forgive you for Target, honey.
Hey, Boogie, quick question.
I hope you do, baby. I hope you
Emily,
do.
what?
Was it $7,000 of Keem's money or your money?
Oh, it's definitely my money. Yeah.
So then Desi gets an extra $6,000 for shopping, just so it like equals out, you know?
Yup.
Sweetheart, look at the ring on your finger.
Oh, shit, he's got a point.
You got a point. Oh my gosh.
So, love you.
I love you too.
He's probably like, that ring cost more than the arcade emulator.
Yeah.
Can you show it off on stream real quick?
Can.
That is so
Wait, here, I'm
pretty.
sorry. Let me straighten it.
That is so pretty.
Thank you.
That is so
I'm
freaking
gonna-
pretty. We're going to talk more about that later. But
Yeah.
7,000 on an arcade emulator with 70,000 games? Like, it better have all the
It
classics.
better be worth it.
Yeah, it better have like Donkey Kong. It better have Pac-Man. It better have Spyro the Dragon somehow. That was like my favorite game on PlayStation 1. I know I'm old. I remember playing that as like a little kid, and yeah, then I got a video game addiction from that point. But because of that, I met so many people and then became a creator and met so many people in the creator space because of gaming, which is just crazy. All those times I got yelled at for playing too many video games as a kid. I feel like a lot of people like my age that grew up playing video games nonstop could relate to that. Like the fact that like we played way too many video games. Just because like the era that I grew up in gaming was so good. Like Desi, did you play video games at all as a kid?
Oh yeah, I played Dying Light, Minecraft. I played a lot of games.
Minecraft, did you ever do like the hardcore survival worlds?
That's all I ever do.
Really?
I'll still play it from time to time. Yeah, I like to test myself with that game.
So there was
I genuinely scare myself sometimes.
So like when I hit Twitch partner, gosh, in like 2020, I was doing like Minecraft at the time too for fun. And oh, Desi disappeared. Desi, are you okay?
Whoa.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay, Desi?
Yeah, I'm okay. I do not know what happened, but we're here.
I forget what song that was, but I replaced it with you. Somebody's like Galaga and Street Fighter, Mario, Donkey Kong, you name it. Yes. Oh my gosh, Desi keeps disappearing.
I don't know what's going.
Okay, we're just gonna switch to solo cam while we wait for Desi to come back. Oh, you're back.
I'm back. This thing keeps shutting off. I'm not pressing anything. I don't know if that's him in there doing anything,
I can
but
see you're not online in there.
Yeah.
Get back in.
yeah.
Yeah, hi Boogie. Hey Boogie, somebody said in chat that you need to wear pasties before noon.
No.
Yes.
Wouldn't cover up my arm flex.
Oh my
bitch.
god. Actually, hold up. Boogie, I'm gonna say I haven't seen you in forever in person, but you actually lost even more weight.
He has. He's doing really good.
Oh my gosh, that's actually
proud of him.
crazy how much weight
Yeah.
Boogie has like lost. Because I know, obviously, I remember when he had the bypass. I was working for the government at that, and we lost Desi again. Welcome back, Desi. It might be
issues.
he's having internet issues. That's okay. I was gonna say, so I remember somebody put in the comments internet issues. I was gonna say I remember. I think it was like 2016, 2017, 2016. I remember it was like the summertime. I was working for the Department of Public Works, a municipal government job then. And that day I had to do janitorial duties because I was a laborer, but I had to, sub in for somebody for that position for the day. We keep losing Desi. Welcome back, Desi. Oh, bye, Desi. I am going to switch to solo. I'm going to switch to solo cam until we get Desi officially back here.
Okay, sorry, he was messing it up. He was messing it up, baby.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Okay. Oh, shoot. Wrong thing. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay. What was he doing? Like, was he unplugging it and replugging it back in? Like the Family Guy clip?
No, I think he was trying to use it to be on the Discord, and it was just like shift. Yeah, he was hopping into voice chat and like.
Oh, and it was removing you.
Yeah. Yep.
Oof. That's actually a good thing. It reminds me I gotta create a second Discord for the certain days so I can keep everything running.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I remember the day he had like surgery. It was a hot summer day here in Jersey. I believe it was like summer. I just remember it was ungodly hot, and I was doing janitor work in the like parks because like my job as a laborer was like maintenance and stuff at the parks. So I had to like go clean the park bathrooms. But I remember sitting in the truck. It was like a white old like 1980s pickup truck. I'm just like on Twitter. I'm like, oh my god, is he okay? Is he okay? And then it was like tweets from other YouTubers and him like, Boogie survived, Boogie made it through, and I was like, let's go, and that like it made me so happy that like it just went so well for him, and to know that and the journey he's been on, and now to see him even losing more weight is just so inspiring. I remember one of the conversations I had with him years ago in that very room right there. He said, Emily, don't make the same mistakes that I did. And we can tie in more to this when we get to it in a little bit. But, Boogie, especially like in my very early years as a creator where I was starting to be seen by people, he just gave me some great advice. Like I used to have a YouTuber voice or like I would do like a radio voice for stuff. And then I would be like, normal, which now this for me is like normal, but he was like, you can't be doing that. I'm like, oh man, because it used to be like, ayo, what is going on, everybody? How you all doing today? Da 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 da. And yeah, and Boogie helped me out so much between that, telling me not to make those same mistakes, and like the last few years were hard, but I started working on myself to prevent that from actually happening, and then just being a great friend to me early on in my career and later still thankfully in my career. And he's somebody that like I always appreciate because he's just been there, right? And just the advice, if there's like things I could share, I would share. There's like so many things that we relate to, like in terms of like trauma that him and I have both been through. Different, obviously, but like we're both able to like relate in that regards. And at times where I was in my darkest periods of life, he was somebody I could always talk to, and he was somebody that could always relate or get it. And that is somebody I am so glad to this day to still call a friend, because he's just been there,
Yeah, I love that so much. He is an amazing person. He's so sweet to everybody. I inspire to be like that. He's just so nice. He's really nice. He's just a really good person.
He's like always watched out for me, even like when I wasn't thinking about it. He's like he'll check in and be like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, oh hey, I'm doing good, bro. How about you? So to me, at the end of the day, I love Boogie as a friend. I freaking appreciate him. But damn, a $7,000 arcade machine,
right?
I better get an invite just to come over to play the damn thing.
You are always welcome here.
Fuck yeah. Let me book. Oh wait, I got work after this. When I get my vacation time, I'll use a few of those days
Heck
to
yeah.
fly on out. But one of the things, speaking about amazing people, do you know who Ryan Trahan is?
So I seen him from time to time. He would pop up on our feed, but like I didn't watch him personally. I did watch a little bit of his videos a couple days ago to like see what he's about, but like yeah, he doesn't pop up very much in our feed.
So he is a creator for anybody and everybody. I recommend to always watch because like he does these videos where sometimes they're challenge based, sometimes they're just for the aspect of like storytelling, like 1-star hotel versus 5-star hotel, or like finding the most expensive item at like the fast food places in a city. So every year Ryan though tries to like do a series, and with these series he's trying to usually raise money for some kind of fundraiser. I think it's always been St. Jude's, and I know it's the thing Boogie has always loved as well to like donate to, has been St. Jude's.
Yes.
So like a few years ago he crossed America with a penny, and I think he raised like over $1 million to give to St. Jude's, and the goal was to go from California to North Carolina, Greenville, where Mr. Beast is, and that's where it was like going to end. That was fantastic. And it was like he started with a penny, and he would have to trade that penny to then where like he can start making money doing stuff, whatever, like in cities, and then like buy train tickets, plane tickets, you name it, right?
Right.
This year he is doing, and I think it's absolutely amazing because today is going to be day 41 when he uploads in like the next hour and a half or so, of his 50 states in 50 days series, where basically he's going to go from his home state in Texas to every state in the United States. And that includes Alaska and Hawaii, which, oh my gosh, if you've never been to Hawaii, go.
Never.
Go. I've been there.
Badly.
I've been there once in my life, stayed on a mansion in a beach for a show that I was shooting for another YouTuber, and such an incredible experience, right? Hawaii is so beautiful. Recommend shark cage diving. That was fun. Anyways, I digress. He's doing this series, this 50 and 50. And what I love about it, right, was his initial goal was to raise $1 million for St. Jude's. And that was 40-something days ago. And his series is 4 days behind based off of how things have been put. So, like, right now, he's technically filming day 45. If his Wheel of Doom didn't screw him over yet. And we'll get into that. But so far, you want to know how much they've raised for charity, Desi?
How much?
They have raised, I got to figure out if I have this set to the right display. I do not. So let's bring this right here real quick. They've raised $7,467,000. Oh, wait. It's still not the right display. Dang it. I got to still figure all this out here because my Stream Deck broke on me. I'll just say it. They have raised $7,467,000 and $593. So $7,467,593 so far raised for St. Jude's in what today would be technically day 41 of the series going live.
That's incredible. I
Right?
absolutely love that so much.
Right? Like, can you name another YouTuber who's actually out there, or creator who's going out there trying to make a difference for children's research hospitals like that?
I can't.
And obviously, he's not doing it alone. It comes down to people donating and helping out. If you guys want to donate and help out this stream, you can down below. Wink, wink. But no, in all seriousness, I think he's doing a wonderful job because, like, there's so much that could go against him right now.
Yeah.
Like, on day 15, I think it was, they have this thing called the Wheel of Doom. And with the Wheel of Doom is when somebody donates $50,000 or more, it gets activated. And so for, like, anything from 50,000 up to, like, 999,999,000 or whatever the math is before 100,000, he has to spin it, and whatever it lands on, they have to do. But if a brand or somebody donates over $100,000 to them, they could pick whatever. Anything that's on there. So, you know who Dr. Mike is?
I do, yeah.
Okay. So Dr. Mike on day 15, I think it was, is when he was in Jersey, and he went to like North Jersey, so he was like an hour or so away from me to this beautiful Airbnb on a lake, by the way, right? And I'm like, man, that's Jersey. I have the shore and I got the woods. I got Atlantic City, which I love. Atlantic City's fun. Which is the shore. It's our version of Vegas there. But so day 15, Dr. Mike shows up in person, donates over $70,000, I think it was. And then he was also going to give Ryan his Porsche. Turns out it wasn't. Ryan doesn't know how to drive manual, so he's just going to sell the Porsche and then donate all that money to the charity himself. But he spins the Wheel of Doom. Ryan lets him physically spin this thing. And now this Wheel of Doom, before they switched out punishments, a few have remained, and one of them is still there, and this one is there. It's called the Split. And it's not just him doing this. It's him and his wife.
His best friend, yeah.
Yeah, his best friend, his wife, the person he spends all of his time with. Yes. So they're doing this road trip together across America. Dr. Mike shows up, spins it. Can you guess like anything? Like what could possibly go wrong if it had to go wrong?
Honestly, I think, the worst one would be the split, because like you're going to have to find your way without your partner to like the destination. So like, that one I would say is the worst one.
That was the first of a few splits so far in the series. That was the first one. I'm 99% sure. And so Ryan went from having this happy, joyful moment that they just raised so much money for this charity to all of a sudden, it was sad. And he was like, no. And Dr. Mike's like clueless. He had no clue what he just did. He was like, what did I just do? I just ruined your happy moment, I think, or whatever. Yeah. And it was just so funny because then he's like, you guys want to still go in the boat? And there's like this little like canoe that they go in and they're canoeing. And so then they have to figure out to get from New Jersey to upstate like New York. And so the very next day, him and his wife have to split up. Like Ryan can't physically go there with his wife Haley, and somebody says clips. Let me see if I could pull up some.
I think we do. Yeah.
Do we have some clips?
We should.
Let's see. Let me bring this over here and see if I can pull up some clips. Let's pull up this. Let's pull up this specific day, just because it's crazy. Let's pull up. I'm gonna type it in real quick. I'm gonna share it to you, and I'm gonna share it to the stream. So I'm gonna go to his YouTube channel, which, by the way, guys, I highly recommend you watch him. I can't believe he's already on day whatever at this point.
Right.
All right, it wasn't day 15. My bad. It was day 25. I was 10 days off. All right, we're gonna bring this down here. We are going to minimize this up here just so I don't accidentally click on the wrong thing. We're going to go display to. That is showing this. We're going to go to this monitor. Here we go. Haha, guys. I am figuring this out. I am happy because I haven't streamed in forever. Okay, so Desi, I'm now going to actually just share this here in Discord. Oh, wait. That's all I got to do. I am not a blonde, but I am totally a blonde, Desi. Because all I have to do is share it here in...
That's what I say all the time.
Yeah, all I gotta do is share it here. Boom. Okay, now do you see it?
I do.
Okay, so I'm gonna come back here to Discord. All right, now we got it pulled up. Guys, I am so sorry. This is my first time, so I'm like, what's up, Hooligan? How you doing? Hi, Speedy Bird. Hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
So this is how crazy it is, right? We're gonna come here. Like, when I tell you this place is beautiful... Alright, can you hear the audio of it?
Not yet.
Oh, wait, stand by. I have YouTube muted. Okay.
There we go.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
Chat, can you hear it? So this is the Airbnb, right? Like,
that's enough yapping. We need to
look, when they do the tour, look how beautiful this house is. Can you see it?
Well, wait, no. You have our
stream pulled up.
Our stream,
oh no! Why does it do this to me? I literally had the right thing pulled up and then it changed it. All right, I'm gonna stop this. Guys, I'm so sorry. It's just a learning process today.
Nope, we're
Share this
learning.
screen. Boom. All right, now do you see it?
I do. Yep.
Okay, so this is the Airbnb. Look at how beautiful this place is.
Right?
Like-
It's so pretty.
And it's got a private island, right?
It's a beautiful
this is the
cabin on
Airbnb.
a
Let's watch
beautiful
it through.
lake. It's a beautiful day, and the one thing to make it a little more beautiful, new state unlocked.
So that's the thing they do, right? You can see at this point, this is day 25, how many states they've been to already.
Wow.
So we're gonna just skip ahead a little bit. This is inside the Airbnb. Look how beautiful this is.
Wow. So nice. Books.
Finally a bookshelf. They even have book of the month. This is perfect. I'm overwhelmed by how perfect this is and how much I like it.
Oh my gosh, look at this view.
Like, that's a private... Oh,
like New Jersey
Brian's
has a
face.
private
So here we go. Like, you can see the private island.
So cool as well. When you walk in,
Yeah.
it's like,
All right, he's gonna, like, review the
I'm home.
place.
This is my dream house. There are fedoras hanging on the wall for every day of the week. Perfect for a bad hair day.
I don't know about you, but some days I do have a bad hair day. Like, most of the days.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I do too.
The living room and
This is the
dining
living
are
room.
So cozy and bright.
Gorgeous.
But look at
Oh,
that
the
view.
view.
That view. It's an Airbnb. Like,
I believe you're
isn't
allowed
that
to look at
so
view right now.
beautiful?
Goofy
Gorgeous.
hat. Literally goofy hat.
Okay, so we're gonna fast forward to like when Dr. Mike shows up. So this like where I'm skimmed real quick. This is the private island that like attaches to their Airbnb onto the lake,
That's insane. I love that.
right? So okay, now we're gonna fast forward to the Dr. Mike part I was talking about, and we'll talk more about everything that happens here.
The Airbnb. Yo! What up? Guess who it is? None other than Dr. Mike.
And you said you know who he is.
I do. I've seen him a couple times. Yeah.
Okay. So a little like lore, Ryan's gonna go into this. Back a few years ago when Ryan was doing the thank you, Speedy Bird. When Ryan was doing the 30 Days Across America series, Dr. Mike donated, I forget how much, but for Ryan to get a tattoo that says eat your vegetables, because apparently Ryan hates vegetables.
Yeah.
So now he has a
You
tattoo.
don't know in 20
So we're just gonna skim past this little part here.
Well, look, I didn't come here just to taunt you about vegetables.
Okay.
So there's the
I
Porsche.
came here to support the mission of St. Jude,
Yay!
so I'm very excited about that. I'm going to make a donation on one condition. If each of you eat one full carrot.
So watching this part, my first thought was, what up, Doc? Get it? Because he's
Yeah.
a doctor.
Yeah. What up, Doc?
Yeah.
What up?
So like the Bugs Bunny, he's a doctor with the carrots. I was like, oh, what up, Doc? You know? So,
Yeah, that's so funny.
so right, he takes Ryan for a ride in this beautiful Porsche right here. We're just gonna skim that. So you see that? That's a beautiful car. But we're gonna
It
skim to the
is.
Wheel of Doom. So he donates $70,000 here.
I'm going to just sell
This
the
part
car
is crazy.
and
He's selling the
donate
car.
proceeds.
Dr. Mike just donated.
Somebody says they can't see it. What do you mean? It's here on the stream, Dove.
Maybe they didn't get like a good look of the Porsche. Maybe that's what they're saying.
Probably.
What do you mean, Dove? Yeah.
Because I
Let us
have the
know.
stream pulled up on another monitor and you can see everything here.
Yeah.
Let me just make this full screen on YouTube here, if that helps.
70,000.
So he donates 70,000 of his own money.
Thank you
Let's
so
go, St.
much.
Jude.
All right,
He activates the Wheel of Doom.
you've activated the Wheel of Doom.
So when that Wheel of Doom gets turned on, like somebody activates it, it turns red. So like
That's so
without,
cool.
so that's how you know. Like normally the light's off, but if that light is red, somebody donated over $50,000.
Wow.
So here it is. It's activated. They also stayed at a goat farm. It passed quickly, but imagine staying on a farm with goats.
Yeah.
So he does this awkward dance. It's
The
something
Wheel
I
of
would
Doom has
do.
been activated. You can do the honors.
Do I just,
Just spin it.
am I up or down?
You can spin either way. Just don't land
So-
on the split,
Ryan just said, "Don't land on the split, please."
please.
This is great foreshadow, because
Yeah.
it's a one and done.
I felt the...
Yeah. He predicted his own future.
Oh my gosh.
He gets the split.
Yeah.
One of you must split up and find another way to your next Airbnb. That's the split. Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
So somebody said, didn't he fight iDubbbz in CC1? I think so. I'm not 200% sure. I remember he did do it once. And then I remember afterwards, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to do it again because of brain trauma, which is true. But so with the split, in the very next episode, him and his wife have to separate. I'm going to let people find out and watch for themselves. But pretty much, Ryan has determined anytime the split does happen, him and his wife, when it does, he's giving her the car and everything, and he's going to find his way to the next city. Because that just makes the best content. And at the end of the day, you know, as a creator, you got to do what you can to make the best content.
Right.
So in that regards, you know, he makes it easier on her, but she's always stressing. Like, is Ryan going to get there safe? But the next episode, guys, I promise, is so funny. Watch that after this, because you're going to be like, whoa, they were by each other, and she didn't even know it. Like, kind of oblivious almost.
Wow.
But yeah, so that happens, whatever. He activates the split. You could tell Ryan's like, ah, shit. Not
He's
this.
devastated. Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Mike's like, I don't know what I just did.
Yeah.
No, this was supposed to be a happy thing.
You see how he's like, this was supposed to be a happy thing, which it is.
Yeah.
He gave $70,000 to St. Jude's, the Children's Research Hospital. But he just split Ryan and his wife up for the next day.
Haley and I now have to find different ways to our next Airbnb. So she's probably gonna take the van, and I'll just have to. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. This has the second lowest chance of being spun.
Wow, I really messed that up, huh?
So you see that golden line in between, like the thunder crack almost?
Yeah.
So I want to explain that to everybody. Basically, somebody said that is amazing. It is, right? So that, what do you call it? That little like lightning strike, I guess you can call it. That's the golden ticket. If it lands on that, you get a golden ticket, which means you can activate it at any point to avoid the Wheel of Doom going off, which means anything on the Wheel of Doom, if the golden ticket's activated, won't be used against you. It can't be used. But the catch is, if you were to say, I don't know, be given a golden ticket by somebody that donates $100,000 because they could pick what it's going to have to be, you can't even use that golden ticket.
Wow.
So imagine using a golden ticket, that being set off, and then somebody trying to give you another golden ticket, and you can't even use it. What if I told you that happened yesterday, Desi?
What? Oh my gosh.
We will go to this part.
Yeah, I've got to see this.
Somebody says Saint Jude was my mom's favorite patron saint. He is the patron saint of hopeless causes. I appreciate that. That's cool to hear. So yesterday, when they were in North Dakota, shout out to anybody here from North Dakota. I didn't even know North Dakota was a thing. I thought it was just West and East Dakota, but I guess it's North and South.
Yeah.
I'm joking. So pretty much, let me skim through this here. This to me was just so funny yesterday. So Hobby Lobby. Do you know what Hobby Lobby is?
I have. I've been to a Hobby Lobby, yeah.
Okay, so they donate $100,000 yesterday. Huge. And I feel like, because after today, there's 8 more days of the series. I'd love for them to hit 10 million raised for St. Jude's.
Me too.
Hobby Lobby donates $100,000. We're going to just donate past this. So now they're setting up. They activated the golden ticket for during this trip. You want to see what Hobby Lobby picked?
That is so generous. It is amazing what you're doing.
Somebody says you're clueless, but I know you're not.
That is so fun.
They're like, Desi is so clueless with Emily. And I'm like, no, she isn't.
No. We're good, y'all. We're good.
$25,000 if we stop at a Hobby Lobby.
That's a good deal.
So
That's a good
Hobby Lobby is going to donate $25,000 more if they stop that one too.
deal. We'll be stopping at a Hobby Lobby. Thank you so much. But what did they pick?
So what did they
You were having a
pick?
Freak out.
Why?
They always do these cinematic edits to it. I'm going to...
Hobby Lobby's Wheel of Doom selection, the one that does not count because we activated our golden ticket, is. You ready, Haley?
Yeah.
Golden tickets!
What? No way.
We made it.
But the kicker is, because they used the golden ticket, they can't get this golden ticket. Because it nullified anything on the Wheel of Doom, including the golden ticket.
That's so bad.
Like, imagine that. You have this thing that can protect you from anything and everything that could go wrong. And then it happens. You get a free golden ticket. You could have 2 golden tickets, but you used one and it nullified the other one. Like, think about the irony of that.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I would be so freaking mad in that case. I'd be like,
Right?
yo, Hobby Lobby, can you donate like 100 grand again tomorrow for us? Because like that would be so helpful.
It would.
But in that case, yeah, Ryan's like got screwed pretty bad there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that would be a fun thing for maybe you and Boogie to try one day. Is like a little road trip like that, like a little live series
We
or
want
whatever.
to. Yeah, we'd love that.
I feel like you guys would crush it.
Yeah, we want to do traveling content so badly.
I remember when he was doing it. I forget what the channel was called, but somebody said, I'm going to watch this. Thank you for showing us, Emily. Yes, Speedy Bird. Make sure to watch it, though, after this stream. But, yeah, overall, like, I've been enjoying that series. I think what he's doing is good for humankind. I think it's great for kids with cancer, and this is a conversation, like, me and Boogie have had talks about before. But it's like, it sucks that like kids have to go through something like that, right? Like no kid should have to do that. But that's where St. Jude's steps in to help out. And I think it's so amazing what they do. And I think Ryan raising all this money to help fund them and keep them going is just so good.
It is.
Like, I see it makes you kind of like a little emotional too. Yeah.
It's so sweet. Yeah.
Val Marie, thank you. Welcome to the band world.
Welcome.
Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the show. By the way, guys, hope you all are enjoying the show today. If you're new here, slap that like button, subscribe, and if you want to become a member, please go ahead. It helps support Desi and I. It just, end of the day means a lot to both of us. Anyway, so we got that going on with Ryan and them, but there's something I want to talk about you, Desi. Talk about with you.
Up?
So before, you showed me something. Do you recall what you showed me?
No, I'm having a blonde moment. What did I show you?
What's on your hand?
Oh, my engagement ring.
Your engagement. Take it off and like show the camera, like all the way around. Like show the whole thing.
I sure will.
Like, look how pretty that is, right? You might just need to pull back just a little.
Pull back just a tiny bit. Okay.
Yep, and then just give it a whole like. Look how pretty that whole entire thing
Got
is.
vines on it. And it just looks like something from Lord of the Rings. That's what everyone's been saying. It really does, though. It's very fairy-like.
Honestly, though, it's a beautiful ring, and does it surprise me? Boogie's like, Lord of the Rings. I'm picking that out just based off of him. So, based off that, we got to talk about that day. We got to talk about engagement day. What was like that morning? Like, go through the whole entire day. Like, the moment you woke up, like, did you feel like he was going to be proposing to you that day? Did you know a proposal was eventually coming?
No, because Rastov was staying with us, and like he was staying in the same Airbnb with us, so like I was taking care of both of them. We went out and ate some lunch, got shit for the show that night, like fireworks and stuff like that. We were very like busy. I had no idea. Like, it was all a surprise for me. Like it was very special.
Was it?
Yeah, but like it was a very like busy average day. Like I had no idea.
I'm just like so happy for the both of you,
Thank
right?
you.
I just, seeing like Boogie and you so happy, it makes me happy. Somebody says seemed like 2 years, LOL. Because apparently Boogie talked about it for 2 weeks. But like, this is my first time really getting to talk to you about it. Because I remember I immediately saw it on Twitter. I was like, I had a lot going on that day. And as soon as I saw you guys were engaged, immediately put you both in a group text, texted both of you in all caps, congratulations.
Aw.
Did he get your father's blessing? Like, I know
did,
your
yeah.
parents love him, but I want to know
They
was
do.
like, did he go and ask your dad? You know,
He did ask my dad for his blessing, and my dad gave it to him. Yeah. It was so sweet.
That's
Yep.
such an old school, like, gentleman thing for him to do.
It is. Yep.
Like, I know, so my sister just recently got engaged, and
Oh,
my stepdad
congratulations.
kept telling him, he's like, you got to ask me. You have to ask me, or I'm going to oppose at the
Yeah.
wedding. And my stepdad can
Mhm.
be scary, right? Like, he was in the military for 25 years. His job was
Oh,
at
dang.
EOD, so, like, which is explosive ordnance disposal. So, like, he played with explosives for a living.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
So,
sounds
yeah.
like a very scary man.
Yeah, so the guy ended up asking him, and my dad wouldn't tell any of us. And then my sister one day randomly texts all of us a photo, and we're like, "What the?" But like my dad knew it was coming, but like he wouldn't tell my mom, he wouldn't tell me, you know, because he's like, "You guys are gonna spoil it." I was like, "My mom would." Me, no. Like I knew my cousin was pregnant for 4 months before even my mom found out. She's like, "Oh my god, so and so's pregnant." I'm like, "Oh really? Yeah, I knew that 4 months ago." She's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" I was like, it was not my place, and I was told not to tell anybody.
Right.
So,
yeah.
but all right, enough about that. Let's get back to you though. So that's awesome that he like did the old school gentleman thing to do and asked your father. Like,
Yeah.
what was your parents' reaction when you told them that you guys were engaged?
So they were watching the show. Yeah, they seen it firsthand. They ended up calling me. We FaceTimed, and we were all emotional. They were crying. I was crying. I was showing them the ring. I was telling them how, you know, it would have been absolutely perfect that they were there, but like it's still perfect. I was telling them how much I love them. It was absolutely beautiful.
The fact that they got to see it live though,
yeah,
that to me
It
is
was-
so cool.
it really is.
But there's something else we gotta talk about. I
Yeah.
gotta find the clip. Because in water. Because I feel like this would make r/fails on Reddit. So let me make this full screen here because I just think this whole thing, in my opinion, was hilarious. Share the screen. We're gonna make this full screen. So in this very moment, you said yes. And oh my god, when you go to do your dress shopping, that could be a stream for like when you say yes to the dress.
Yes, that's gonna definitely be on the show. We got this.
So okay, I can't wait for that because I know you're gonna
Me
be such a
too.
beautiful bride
Oh,
and
that's
pick a
so
beautiful
good.
dress. But in
Thank
this
you.
moment, everything seems great. But
Yeah.
quickly, it becomes a disaster. Let's watch it, Desi.
Yeah.
Right here, I know your intentions is to catch him,
Yeah.
but it looks like you kind of gave him that little bit of a shove.
No, oh man. I was trying to get on his shirt.
Yeah. And then you're, I know your intentions. You were trying to catch him, but a little bit, watching this back, it kind of looks like you gave him that little bit of a, you know?
I was
Has
gonna
he-
grab his shoulder and his shirt, and then, like my hand slipped. I was not gripping on.
So
He
let-
was going down.
Let's just watch the whole clip.
Yep.
So, in that moment, when he went splash, what was your instant, like, thought?
So okay, if I didn't have that ring in my hand, I didn't even think about like setting it off to the side, but like I genuinely was gonna hop in there with him and just like fucking us swim to shore, like help him fight off snakes and shit. Like I was game, but like I had the ring in my hand and I was just like, oh, I guess I'm watching my man go into water.
So that's a great way to start the future with your future husband.
It is.
Is
It's a
by
great
him
memory.
looking like a SeaWorld animal going splash. I mean, come on. Like
No.
this reminds me of Fat Guy Goes in a Pool or whatever the video titled was from like over a decade ago. Now, it wasn't as big as a splash as it was in the video,
Yeah.
but you know, he could have blended in at SeaWorld. Like, you guys could have made a lot of money that day at SeaWorld if that happened live. Like, I don't even think the orcas would have bothered him. They would have just saw him as one of their own.
Are you calling my man an orca?
I mean, I didn't say he wasn't a whale. But this is all in good fun and love. You know, I love Boogie. He's done an incredible job with his weight loss.
Good.
But this was fucking funny, Desi.
It was.
I would have though been like so embarrassed at the same time.
I wasn't. I was just proud that he did that, and like
the fact he got down on his knee though.
Yeah, he tried, and it was hard because that dock was moving, man. We were shifting around. Even I was wobbling around a little bit.
I can see it looks like they got like the barrels underneath over here. So it seems like a little steady over this way, but towards the end, if he had done it more like over in the middle, I think he would have been fine. He would have been fine. He would have probably just fell on the dock and then maybe rolled into the water.
Maybe, yeah.
But that right there is just straight up funny.
Yeah.
Boogie, I love you. You know that. I'm only busting your balls because I think that was probably one of the funniest things to come out of 2025. And but I feel like that could be such a great meme at this point. Like, that's got daddy chill type potential. But except it's when it could go wrong, it will go wrong type like meme. And it's just him falling in.
Yes. Yep.
Like, I mean, so you said your parents were watching.
They were.
What was their reactions to their future son-in-law?
They were proud, but also they were laughing, but like they were just extremely proud. They're over the moon for us. They're so supportive and loving. So
if I would have been watching that, I'd be like, oh man, we're letting this guy marry into our family, you know?
Nah, man, they're probably like, yeah, man, that's our son.
Yeah, not only did he propose, he went into the water.
Yeah, he's going for a swim.
Not only can he float, but he can swim.
Yeah.
I know he used to always go swimming until like a mega church bought out the gym he was at, which I still think sucks because like
it was a salt pool too, like
which
it was
is
very
great and it's good for healing.
Yeah.
Somebody said, dude, my kids would love to see a video like that. They bust my hubby's balls all the time. LOL, this is a fantastic video. Right? Like, I think what happened to him was just so funny. But there is a question I got to ask you about this, though. So outside of that, how do you feel? And, like, I want you to actually be vulnerable here for a moment. Like, actually, like, just, you know, if it pisses you off, like, go and be pissed off. How do you feel about people that don't know, like, your relationship that well? Talk about like the age difference and all that. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, they call Boogie horrible things because of your guys' age difference, even though there's like probably somebody like Warren Buffett who will date like, and he's in his 80s and he'll date like a 20-year-old, right? Like, and billionaires and millionaires will all go and do that, like very well older than Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the internet? Like, in a way, talking down on your guys' relationship, even though you're a grown woman, you are what, 21, 22?
Yeah.
And he's like in his early 40s, mid 40s, I think. But how does it make you feel that like the internet is always got to critique your guys' relationship because of the age difference, and then they say these horrible things about Boogie because of the age difference?
Okay, so it makes me sad because he's gone so. Oh man, what happened? Oh, that was you. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
That was me. I was just closing that off.
But yeah, it makes me sad a little bit because like he's gone through so much, and like doing like the Throwback Thursdays stream where we were watching like his past videos and stuff. Like, he's changed so much as a person since being with me, and like I like to think that I bring the best out of him. And I just want him to be the best that he can be. But it makes me sad that, you know, people don't see that we actually love each other. And I don't know.
Like, they don't get to really see that side of like,
no.
They just see young, pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
older mid-sized guy, because he's not as big as he used to be, so I'm gonna be mid-sized guy, and they're just like, that's weird, like they don't understand your guys' connection. And somebody put it, and it was Greeky, only folks who haven't even seen them together, only folks who haven't truly even seen them together, they're absolutely perfect, in all caps, for each other, is from what I've seen anyway, which is something I love. And somebody said, oh, you absolutely bring the best out of him, Desi, which is true. I agree. Like I've seen such a huge difference in Steven. I'm going to just say Steven here. Than the last like few years before he met you. Cause I remember he was in such a bad, dark place. Like what could go wrong would go wrong. Kind of like the engagement with him falling off. That's just like the story of Boogie's life. Like if anything could go wrong, it will go wrong, unfortunately. But, you know, seeing like him go through this horrible dark time, losing literally pretty much everything, almost losing in his house. I remember always talking with him and seeing the difference where he is now mentally, spiritually, physically, like how much more weight he's lost since you've come into his life. It's been amazing. Like you've made such a huge thing, like a huge impact on his life for the best. And it's crazy to me that like people really don't see that. They don't see the, like that you two like genuinely love each other and that you guys are there for each other, right? Like, do people not realize how bad Boogie's mental state was before meeting you and you being in his life?
Okay, sorry, words are coming out of my mouth. Blah, blah, blah. All that they would have to do is just look at his past videos before me and just like watch it, and you can see how he was. You can see the pain in his eyes. You can see how hurt he was. It's sad, but like that's all you got to do to tell that he's a better person and he's happier now. So, which
is the most important thing. Like at times I remember I was worried about Boogie. Like as genuinely as a friend, I was worried about him. Like, is he going to do something stupid, you know? And you know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, there's days where I'm like, oh my God, let me text Boogie and check in, you know? And like, I thank God, you know, like I don't believe in a specific religion, right? Because I think at the end of the day, everything comes back to like a God and the universe. I always like occasionally will thank them, you know, for my friends being in good places. And for those that aren't, to hopefully get them in good places. Hey! Hi, beautiful ladies. Loving the stream. Lisi, shout out to you. So Lisi right here, Lisi Bops, she is just got the role of intern on the server. But on top of that, she is one of my closest friends. Some would say one of my bestest friends. And she's so pretty. She's like my prettiest, bestest friend. And then
I love that.
I like, you know what I mean? Like I'm so happy that I get to call her my friend. And you know, so shout out to Lisi. Thank you so much. Love you. We appreciate the dono.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, so like, you know, seeing where Steven was, and like I would do that, right? Like I was saying, I don't believe in one religion. I believe like there's something, there's a God of some type. Because I feel like sometimes people would like use religion to bring others down or hurt others. When like, you know, the fact Jesus was somebody who'd walked with the people that everybody would throw to the side, aka people like myself, if you like you actually read things. Just gonna put that out there. Sorry if that's controversial. But you know, for me, I would say like a prayer here and there for him. And, you know, for things to eventually get better for him. And because I remember the crazy thing was he told me like his story, like when God spoke to him. I was like, all right, Boogie, you're crazy. And he was like in this amount of crazy pain and whatever. But like around this time, I was like, you know, I started like that night praying. And then the craziest thing happened the next day for me. Can't go into it too much because this person ended up getting canceled. But they reached out to me, told me that like, you know, they're going through a transition. And I thought that was like, oh, cool. And then I got to like do a video that went crazy viral, mainly on Facebook. Got like over 2 million views. It's like my most viewed long form video, and then got like 30,000 views here on YouTube. But like at that time, I was like, I remember I said a prayer. I was like, God, do something that can help me with my YouTube career and socials. And I shit you not, this thing happened the next day, and it sucks you know, to know everything that came out later.
Yeah.
And it's just very like disheartening to see shit like that. You know what I mean? It's
I
stuff
do.
that we could talk about like off air, because I
Yeah.
don't want to go too much into that and why this person
Yeah,
was
you're good.
canceled. But not great things is what I'll say. And so
Yeah.
then to know that like that happened after I said that thing to God, I was like, okay, this is just insane. So then, you know, I started talking more and more, and one of those things would be like, hey, just make sure my friends are in a good place, you know, and I would name certain friends that I knew that were struggling, and Steven was one, and, you know, eventually you came into his life, and his life has just gotten so much better, and I knew, in a way, those prayers got answered. We got another dono here from White Ham. Oh, man, this is a very controversial one.
Yeah.
And mainly because I know this person never wants to talk to me ever again. Somebody says, how's your relationship with McJuggernuggets? You both sell clothes. So, White Hammer, thank you so much for the dono, first off.
Thank you, White Hammer.
No, we are no longer friends. We haven't been friends for a few years. Things happened a few years ago. It's one of those things I try not to talk about publicly. Just because I hate how everything played out, right? I hate the mindset I was in. I hated that whole time period. I hated what happened on the stream, the thing they said, and what caused me to do whatever. I hate the fact that somebody sent me a clip to then tell me I should react to this. And just, I don't know, I feel bad. You know, like, I know, like, hindsight's 2020 type deal, but, like, I know I should have handled the things with Jesse differently, and try not to cry about it. But,
Oh my gosh.
you know,
Stay strong. Aww.
try not to mess my makeup up because I have to go to my corporate job after this. But if he sees this, I am sorry. I, on my end, should have handled it different. Everything different. I should have reached out to him. The other thing is, I just wish what was said on the stream never happened, right? Like, I saw that and I was angry just because of how I viewed how some things happened. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't perfect. I made a lot of fucking mistakes, right?
We're human. We make mistakes. Yeah.
But I made a lot of dumb mistakes. A lot of stupid shit, right? And somebody sent me the clip and they're like, yo, this happened. You should say something. I only know, like, a year or two later, they're able to retract their whole entire thing. Even though they sent me that clip with the intention to get me to react in some way. Yeah. And I was hurting, going through a lot. Moved back even to my parents, going through a lot of change. You know how estrogen can be. It can make you very emotional and then angry and then happy and sad. And so going through those emotions and learning how I was. Somebody said the clip was sent with malice. That's the word I was looking for. Yes. Truthfully, had I never saw that clip, all the things I felt and probably they felt would have eventually been talked about behind the scenes, in person, on the phone. And none of that would have ended up happening. If that clip never even happened on that stream, none of that would have happened. If I never got that text, none of this would have happened. And this is all like could have, should have, didn't type things. And somebody clips this and sends it to him. I just want to know at the end of the day, I truly do feel bad. It's something I think about still. And I wish things had played out different. I wish I just did shit differently. And that's one of those things in life you don't realize until you're removed from a situation how to handle it.
Yeah.
And you have to grow and you have to mature and you have to learn. And this is like some real shit. And somebody said everyone or every mistake we make is a lesson learned. And that's how we grow as a person, which is true. And, you know, sometimes I talk to friends about this and I just, like, I have this bad guilt because I know what it kind of did to him and how it affected him, especially because he was going, at the time, I think he was on crutches with his knee issues.
Yeah.
And then like months later, he started having like actual medical issues. Lisi, shout out to
Oh,
you. Thank you for the
Lisi.
$4.99 dono. You're too beautiful to cry. The past is all we can do is learn and grow from. I don't know why
Yep, 110%.
TTS is not coming through. It's kind of like frustrating that TTS is not coming through. But thank you, Lisi, for that.
Yeah, and we'll figure out the TTS.
Yeah, I
for
have the
next
I have the
guys, if
TTS
we don't
link
figure them out
set.
now.
It's just weird
Yeah.
because my Stream Deck and my OBS literally had everything set up the last few days. Just stopped like wanting to work today, which of course technology, you're experiencing technological issues, and the same with me today.
Yep, I am.
But I regret how everything fucking played out. Truthfully, like, I know at the end of the day, he just always wanted nothing but the best for me. Whether it was with this, or my weight, or whatever. And he's somebody that fights for others to be the best versions of them, right? Like, if he could see the person I've grown into now and how much of a better person I've become, I think he would, respect that.
I really hope he does. I hope he ends up watching this clip.
At the end of the day, if he still hates my fucking guts and he still never wants to talk to me ever again, I totally understand that. I know that, right? Like, I get his anger and everything, and rightfully so. He's allowed to feel that, and he should. And if he wants to hate my guts for eternity, he can. But he was one of Lisi.
Oh, welcome to Band World, Lisi.
Welcome to Band World. Gosh, I don't know why TTS is not playing. I'm gonna open this up actually in a separate browser itself outside of OBS, because OBS you can have everything set up and it's just not coming through like it's supposed to. End of the day, truthfully, I fucked up. I made a mistake. I'm genuinely fucking sorry for that shit. And like I would say it to his face. I should have did that years ago, 3 years ago or so at this point. And everything exploded on the Keemstar show, oddly enough, and here I am on another version of Keemstar's universe.
Yeah.
But let me get back to the one thing I was talking about before the dono came in. Is he's the type of person, he cares so much. Somebody say he doesn't hate you. No, he doesn't want to talk to me ever again. So only $20 plays TTS. Got you, Vooz.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. That makes sense. I was
Yeah.
like, so like, but I was just like, damn, he's the type of person who fights for everybody. He's the type of person who will fight for your health, for you to better yourself. And I remember him always just concerned about my weight. And one of the things, I talked about this in the video where I was talking about me getting, it's something we're going to lead into in a bit, my weight loss surgery was, and I remember I cried in this, but he was somebody, he was like, you're going to die young if you don't change your habits. Because I was on a bad self-destructive in terms of how I ate, and I didn't work out.
Yeah.
And, like when I think about it, I know part of that comes from the fact that my dad died young at 39 from colon cancer, which was from his lifestyle and how he took care of that. And he knew that. So in a way, he was like just trying to be an older brother to make sure I was always good. Hold on.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, I need some for my eyes. Give me a second. Don't judge me. All I have is like a clean sock to use. I don't have any
Tissues at hand.
But
You're good. Yeah.
like when I look back at it, he was just trying to be like an older brother and watch out for me and my best and my health. And eventually when I got the weight loss surgery.
Sicilian Princess super chatted $20 for the new dolls make this channel famous.
Thank you, Sicilian, for the
thank
$20.
you.
Were you able to hear that come through on your end?
I did not. Sicilian Princess, $20 for the new dolls. Make this channel famous. Thank you so much. Yeah,
God,
did
I
not
gotta learn how to cry with makeup. Somebody, Lacey said no tears, but at the end of the day, right? Everything that happened fucking sucked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take all the blame, the accountability. Do I agree with the clip and what was said and him saying he made a joke, even though I remember him saying on Keem's podcast we weren't even friends at the time? No, I don't agree with that. Did I find it funny? No. Did I overreact? Yeah. Plain and simple. People, you know, reached out person to like with the malice of that, and it fucking just sucks how everything played out. And I'm no saint, not claiming I've ever been. And then I got friends involved, like Keem, Boogie, Michael. Somebody said Desi out here making all the hosts cry. Glock, this was, thank you for the $1.99. Glock, no, this was my fault. This was 100% my fault for making myself cry.
No, you got me. You had me tearing up over there with you. I was. Yeah.
But you know, man, it's a regret I have. And then, you know, when he got sick, I remember just shooting a text off, you know, not knowing if he had my number blocked or whatever. He may have not, but I remember I shot him a text. I was just like, bullshit aside, I hope and wish you the best with all your health, because he was going through so much. And I sent that as because I know what he always was trying to do for me and my health. And, you know, hearing at times he almost didn't make it through. If I at least didn't publicly say this and he didn't make it, I would have had so much fucking more guilt. I feel like therapy, especially talking about this publicly, because there's been times, straight up, I've recorded an apology video. I just never liked how they turned out, and I would delete them. I guess in a way this is kind of almost like this, but
Yeah.
Jesse, I'm sorry. And I hope you can honestly see it. You don't have to fuck with me. You don't have to like me anymore. You don't even have to acknowledge my presence, you know. There's been times where I've seen stuff that's happened to him, offered condolences, and just trying to grow and be respectful. And I just, you know, end of the day, I wish him and his family the absolute best. At least he said the sock comment got me. I don't have tissue, so I had to go to my dresser and pull out a clean sock that just went in there last night. But at the end of the day, I do wish him the best, right? And he can hate my guts for eternity. But now that I got that off my shoulders, I feel a lot better, because I mentioned part of it in the video where I announced I was getting my weight loss surgery, because he was the one that always pushed for me to be healthier and become healthy. And no matter what I did the last few years to lose weight, I just struggled. Like, I remember 27 going on 28. I got blood work. It wasn't great. Everything was elevated. Like, oh, that's a wake-up call. Did nothing about it. A month or two later, I went to the American Dream Mall here in New Jersey for, I think it was my nephew's birthday, because it was like February. And there's another wake-up call, you know? Some of these rides are like, yeah, you can fit up to people XYZ. Go to put on the thing, get in the ride, don't fit. Sorry, ma'am, you have to get off. On a roller coaster, we can fit up to 400 pounds a person. Perfect, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah.
The strap wouldn't, or the pull-down bar wouldn't come up to past my thunder thighs. And those were all like starting to be wake-up calls. And then eventually I joined a gym that I loved. It was like a community, a HIIT program that like mixture between cardio and strength training. And that was like the moment I started really taking my health seriously. And Lacey Bobson knows this. She knows when like I invest my time into something, how hardcore I go with it, especially the gym. Like I couldn't miss like a 6 a.m. workout. Like I would get up at 5 a.m. to go work out at 6 a.m. I have the whole rest of my day to myself. Are you good? Can you hear?
I can hear, but my screen is black. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay. As long as you guys can see me, I guess we're good.
Yeah, I can see you. Do you want to just bounce out of the call and just jump back in real quick and try that? Or turn your video off and on? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Okay, there we go. We're
all
good.
right. You're good. All right. Perfect.
Sorry about that,
So
y'all.
for me, that was kind of like the journey of like real, like obviously I was already in my transition. And I did something that was like, somebody said, "Girl, no, we gotta get you some pretty tissues if this is gonna be a regular thing for real. We can bedazzle the box." All right, Lizzie.
Lucy, you're so funny.
Lizzie, I'm gonna have you come on one day for a stream, and you're gonna help me with that.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have to bounce and go straight to work. But you know, that was like the start of like the real self-care aspect of like I did the ultimate thing that I knew was gonna make me happy, which was my transition.
Yeah.
And you know, there's people that have known me for years that are like they actually see light in my eyes now. Like Lisi's mom, I'll just say this, lovely lady. I love her. She was my teacher for French in high school. And she just
Wow.
remembers how miserable I was in school, but now like sees like a whole new me, a me that's happy. And that's just the one of like many people, you know? Like don't get me wrong, everybody has bad days still. My bad
Yeah.
days now are nowhere near to where it used to be. Lisi's like, "Oh my god, there was a time you were going to the gym 2 times a day." Shit, she was right. But she's so right, because I was. That's like how like much I love the gym, and like
Yeah.
was trying to really like better my health. But you know, that was like really the whole version of my self-care for myself was I did the thing that I knew was ultimately going to make me happy, which was transitioning. I knew it was going to keep me alive. It was going to keep me here to be here for my niece and nephew and my parents, because I knew something happened to me, aka me doing something. I just knew how that would have wrecked people, and I couldn't put that onto anybody. I remember my mom telling me, like, had I done, she was gonna end up just telling my niece and nephew, because I was still a firefighter at that time, that something happened to me on a fire call, whether I was on an accident scene and something happened, like car got hit by a car, because that's a very possibility, or I went down in a fire trying to save somebody. Like my mom was gonna tell them that to protect them. And I couldn't, especially because I knew what happened with my mom's brother. And I couldn't put that type of pain on people. So I was like, all right, well, I can't do that. Even though at that time, I was like, to me, that I felt like that was going to be the best way to just. And I was like, well, fuck, I guess I'm going to have to transition in the public eye. Which ended up to be a huge blessing. Because the amount of people it's helped. But also, I get to be here for my family. I get to be here for my niece and nephew. And so I
You
did the
do.
thing that made me happy. And then, you know, I was like, fuck, now I got to do the real self-care. The real fucking work starts from this point. After the experience at the amusement park where I didn't finish it. And I had the bad blood work. And so for me, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to better my health. So for 2 years straight, pretty much, 6 to almost 7 days a week, I was constantly working out, improved my diet. Don't get me wrong, it still wasn't the best, but it was so much better. I stopped eating fast food all the time. I stopped drinking very sugary drinks. Like this drink I have here, I'm allowed to post surgery, and we're going to get into that because it's not carbonated and it gives me my caffeine that I need for the day. But I locked in, right? I locked in focusing on my health. No matter what I did, I could be great on a diet for 3 months. Don't lose weight, put on a little muscle, but my composition would change, but I'm not losing weight. I fucking sucked. So then ultimately, you know, I tried getting the shots. Hate insurance. They kept denying it. Like, what the fuck's the point of having insurance if they're going to deny it?
Yeah.
Then I was like, all right, let me see if they cover surgery, right? For me, I wanted that to be the last fucking option. And then got to the point, it reached my breaking point. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being 295, almost 300 pounds constantly. I was like, I need to get weight loss surgery. Somehow insurance covered this $55,000 surgery, 100%.
So glad.
I was like, wow, thank God for insurance this time, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And I, you know, got that 41 days ago today, which is just freaking crazy. And it's been the biggest blessing, you know, because like I'll go on daily walks right now. I'm not cleared yet to wrestle. Any GTS fans watching this, I'm so sorry. Still gonna be a little bit time, you know, for me to wrestle again. I miss you guys. I miss being in the ring. I miss performing. I'm just allowed to start lightly lifting weights again and lifting up to like 15 pounds, which, you know, if I go in there and I wrestle everybody's favorite Grim from Grimm's Toy Show, I can't pick him up. He's almost like 300 pounds. All right, maybe like 250. I want to be nice to him. He's like he's 250. I can't technically pick that up right now. So for me, you know, while I missed that, this surgery has been the biggest blessing because now 256, I think. Like I've lost my BMI went from a 48 to like a 38 or 45 to a 37, almost 38. And it's changed my life for the best. Like I feel so much better. I feel so much healthier. Like people don't realize like you carry almost 40 pounds on you every single day and you lose it and then you put it like in a backpack or whatever. You realize like that's how much weight I was carrying around every day. And it's fucking heavy. Yeah. So this for me became the best thing possible because I knew it was going to help me in the long run. And it was going to help me with my health ultimately and becoming the best version of me. And I just feel fucking great. And now, you know, when people like are like, that's cheating or whatever, it's like, people like, if you have the determination like me to do something, you're going to keep going until nothing works. And it got to the point where this is going to be the thing that's going to help me. It's going to save my life. Knowing the history of colon cancer in my family, between my dad, my grandmother, and my aunt, who's the only one out of those three to have beaten it, I was like, you know, obviously I'm still at risk because of genetics, but the lifestyle I was living before and the lifestyle they all were living was going to end up killing me. So for me, losing the weight obviously is going to help decrease that risk. It's going to obviously help decrease the risk for heart disease, all these other things. People don't realize that. Like, you know, if Steven Boogie didn't get his bypass in 2016, chances are he would have unfortunately died from obesity. And I was kind of going down that route myself, you know? So, and, you know, he's lost a lot. Yo, Octoling.
Oh,
thank you for being a cash cow for 5 months. Hi, Desi. Welcome to the LCU, Emily.
Hi.
Thank you. And somebody said there's nothing easy about weight loss surgery. Fuck anyone who judges it. Exactly. Because people don't realize, like, my life has to completely change. Like, I have to take vitamins 2 times a day now for the rest of my life so I don't lose my hair, so my skin stays good. I have to use scar gel to help heal my scars. I have to now worry about loose skin, which is going to suck. You know, I have to be very demure. I'm going to use demure in this. But, like, thoughtful about when I eat. When should I eat? How much can I eat? I don't have an appetite anymore, so I don't feel hunger.
Yeah.
I don't have food cravings, so I could pass like McDonald's, which, by the way, apparently if you say those names help with ad rev, which is great. But like, yeah, like we figured it out the Zach when I used to work with I'm just gonna say it, McCharger Nuggets. Like, yo, if you say brand names, it'll help with ad rev because then they advertise in your videos.
That's cool.
Hey, someone just used the Daddy Chill name in Lolcow Live.
Wait.
Oh.
Daddy Chill.
Let's go. For those that don't know, yes, I filmed that one. I filmed that meme. But like everything changes, right? Somebody just had a blood transfusion from last Thursday. It changes everything. It does. Like I have to be very mindful about drinking water. And it's harder to drink water right now, especially 41 days out of surgery. I have to make sure I hit 80 grams of protein a day now. Like there's so many things that people don't understand. Like I just can't go and get a Big Mac anymore, right? Oh, Speedy Bird. Thank you for being a cash cow. Welcome to
Cash cow.
So like for me, the end of the day, it's improved my life, but there's a lot of things that change. And these are all things I knew that I had to do and will be doing. And for me, ultimately, to be the best version of myself and healthiest version of myself, I had to do this and use this tool and this opportunity to get to where I want to ultimately be in life and health-wise, etc. You name it. And I think the end of the day, I'm happy with it because I know I am. I'm healthier. My mom went away for 3 days and she saw me every day since surgery, and she went away for 3 days to like Tennessee to like go visit that place. Like Dolly World. I don't know if you've ever been there. I never have, but apparently it's like a theme park after Dolly Parton, and it's so freaking cool. What's up,
I
Mayhem?
don't think I have.
Look it up. It could be a cool place for you and Steven to go to one day for like a little road
I
trip.
think we talked about we want to go there. We definitely want to stop there and check that place out.
Yeah, so, you know, my mom came back. She's like, oh my God, you lost a lot of weight. I'm like, Mom, I lost probably like 2 pounds when you were gone, but you saw me every day since surgery. Like, ultimately, though, for me, I'm happy with it. Now I understand why Boogie did it. Steven did it.
Yep.
And I remember how happy I was for him. I remember the first time I met him, and I was like, oh my God, just based off the videos and then seeing him in person.
Cynthia
crazy.
Breyer super chatted $10. I had gastric sleeve surgery in 2018. I went from 238 to 105. I had to pay out of pocket. I only had to 8K and that was here in Colorado. I also had all of the skin removal surgery.
Cynthia, thank you for the $10
Thank you so
donation.
much, Cynthia.
I am so happy to hear your story about the gastric sleeve. It's crazy.
too.
Like, some people don't realize, like, a lot of people do this to better their lives. Like, the fact she went from 238 to 105, her BMI changes, everything changes for the best.
Yeah.
She said she had to pay out, only had to 8K. So 8K is actually not terrible. Like, one of my friends had to pay 15. So I wish you could have had it 100% covered. But the fact you had it and, you know, you lost a good amount of weight, so amazing. You also had all the skin removal surgery. Yo, good for you. That's actually something I'm interested, because, like, for me, I have to start lifting again soon, like, really get into lifting. So, like, the skin has something to latch onto. And I know somebody who had the surgery and has no loose skin, and they were, like, almost my weight. But what they did was they had learned how to do dead hangs with pull-ups. So this is gonna be one of those things I'm gonna have to learn how to do. Somebody said my my one AC was over 10, and they put me on Trulicity. I've lost 63 pounds and changed me in a lot of ways I used to eat. Hearing your stories inspiring. Val, that's so great to hear. Like, and this is why I think people need to just be open about, like, what they're doing to help better their lives. Like, some people view it as cheating. End of the day, people just want to be fucking healthy and happy. Because when you're overweight, society looks at you different than when you're healthy and in shape or skinny. But if you're fat, obese, overweight, name it, people look at you different. Like, people have been looking at me better, like, differently now, you know, because of the weight loss. And it's been, like, the greatest thing ever. And so to hear other people's stories as well here in chat, like Cynthia, that makes me so happy, you know. Like, it's also for me a good reminder of, like, hey, she was 238 to 105. I started at 295, like my pre-op diet, and then surgery day I was like 283, I think, or something. I'm down to my 250s, which I haven't been under 260 in years. It's so cool to, like, know it's worked for other people as well. But, you know, we got 13 minutes left of this stream. But I heard you saw a movie yesterday. You and Steven went on a little date.
We did.
Let's spend some time. Don't spoil too much of this. I feel like if you're spoiling it, the only way for chat to get you to stop is by donating if they don't want spoilers. But I want all the tea. Oh, she's disappearing. Where's she going? What's she getting? What is that? What is this, ladies and gentlemen? Is that a shield? She Captain America?
Okay, hold on. So I won't go too far with spoiling it, but this is, oh, sorry about the rapping sound.
Freaky, that's amazing.
Is a popcorn bucket, believe it or not. And we got this for like $25, maybe $30 at the movie theater.
Desi, you ate all that popcorn by yourself?
No, oh gosh, I shared with Steven. Me and him, we tore up a giant bucket, but we were gonna pour it into this, but then we realized this is really huge. It's a big one. So we kept it. But I wanted to show you guys.
It's a cool thing to, like, hang on the wall, not gonna lie. Because, like,
it is.
You can figure out how to plexiglass it and, like, fill it with, like, whatever. Like, cool shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, all right, tell me about the movie. Tell me what you guys saw. Did you guys go on a little date afterwards? Get some food? I gotta know the deets. Spill the tea.
Okay, so before we went to the movies, we went to Starbucks, and I got my pink drink. We got a chocolate croissant and cheese Danish, and then ate that at the parking lot, and then we walked into the theater and we ended up watching the new Superman movie.
How was it?
It was so good. It was so good, y'all.
Rotten Tomatoes score is 0 to 10. What would you give it? And there you can do half stars, like 5.5, 1.5, 10. I don't know about the rates with the tomato thing. I don't get that. So basically, all right, if you had to give it a 1 out of 10, with 10 being really good and 1 being really shitty.
Oh, it's a 10. Yeah,
it's a 10? A 10 out of 10.
Yes, we needed this. Superman needed this, y'all. He needed this. Like, it is absolutely perfect. It was such a good movie.
So, all right, tell me all about it. I saw, like, yesterday on Twitter. I'm never calling it X. We'll just go right there. But I saw that, like, how they shot the barrel roll scene. Was that like a cool shot?
It was. They had so many cool shots, and like, everyone knows Superman as like the unstoppable force. You know, like he's super strong, incredible, everything. This movie, you actually get a glimpse of his human side, him being human, what makes him human. And it's just like so good because like you're not used to that with these kind of movies.
Yeah.
And so like it was just mind blowing because like you finally get to understand his perspective as a human / alien.
But he's an alien?
They say that in the movie. They call him an alien. So
okay. So they were just trying to be derogatory towards Superman, even though he was probably just born with special powers. Okay, I gotcha.
Mm-hmm. But they had Hot Girl in there. We had one of the Green Lantern characters. They were really cool. And then another character, I forgot. Oh my gosh, I'm having a blonde moment. I forgot, but he was really cool. He had like robot, like ball sphere things. They were really awesome. But like, it was just, I just don't want to spoil it for you guys, but like, it was so good. Like,
we'll talk about it.
So
How did it start? I don't care
like,
if you spoil it because I'm still gonna watch it anyway. But if like people want you to not talk about it, they should dono to you then. So
okay,
spoil it all you want. I want to know the deets.
Okay, so it starts off with Superman getting his butt kicked. Like his ass is beat. Like it shows him laying in the ice and snow, and he's got blood coming out of his nose and his mouth, and like he hollers for his dog, or his cousin's dog, but he hollers for his dog Crypto, and Crypto comes and drags him to his lair, his what do you call that? His
Batcave?
lair.
Oh wait, that's Batman.
No, yeah.
I guess like his
Superman
hero,
cave,
his hero place.
Yeah, his hero place, but took him there to get healed. And I'm having a blonde moment.
It's okay.
Yeah. So like, it starts off with that, and then there's a lot of battles towards the middle of it. Like, there's a bunch of creatures and aliens, and like shit's getting fucking beat up. Towers are falling over. It's so crazy. But like, I just don't want to spoil it for you guys. I don't want to be a bummer.
No,
okay,
keep talking about it. I want to see it, but I want to know what I'm gonna go see.
I'm just not good at. Okay, I'm not good at. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just not good at talking about it. It was a good movie, but
bring Steven in here. Bring Steven in here and let him spoil it.
We need your help spoiling it because I'm struggling right now. Thank you.
I'd be like, Boogie, the only way people can get you to stop talking is if they donate. Make sure he knows that.
So Emily's wanting to spoil the movie Superman. They want me to tell everything, but like I don't want to spoil it, but like I guess if you want to spoil it.
Itchy genitals. Thank you so much for the $2. Oh, no.
What are you doing?
I want to talk about the movie.
I don't want to tell them everything. I don't want to
tell me everything. Okay, I've yet to see it. I want to know all about it.
No amount of donations. You guys are gonna have to just watch it. Okay, go to the fucking theater and watch it yourself.
No, guys, I don't have time to go to the movies. I need you guys to tell me what's going. Is Boogie okay back there?
There's so much shit going on. No, he's not okay.
What? I was pissing. I thought she was dying.
I am dying.
Yes.
There's too much shit going on in that movie. I cannot keep up.
That is the first good DC movie that's come out in a million years. It is comic accurate. it borrows stuff from all the way back to the Silver Age to the modern age, so that no matter what Superman you grew up with, there's pieces of it in there. It harkens back to Christopher Reeve's 1978 pure good Boy Scout Superman. Don't fuck with that.
So you don't want it spoiled?
Let people experience it, motherfucker.
Aw, Boogie, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to go to the theaters to watch it.
You find the fucking time, and I'll send you the $12, bitch. You find
Damn
the fucking
straight.
time.
Is it? But how much did the popcorn cost? Because like, I know some people, it's expensive.
For the giant popcorn bucket. But,
Wait,
you know.
isn't that a ripoff? Actually, I probably won't be able to have the
This is a
popcorn.
ripoff. Have you ever been to a fucking theater? They are a ripoff.
Dude, I haven't gone to the theaters in
literally
forever.
are. I have a better screen at home. I have an 85-inch mini LED brightest screen on the market. I went to an AMC theater. I sat in a dark cave surrounded by fucking idiots. The reason I did is because the only way to see Superman. If I could have seen it here, motherfucker.
Did you go with the Superman cape? I hope you did.
It cost me $75 to take this woman to a fucking movie.
Superman cape.
Do what?
Did you wear a Superman cape?
Wait,
She wanted the Superman blanket.
Yeah, there
You
were they had
should've.
plushies and
Give me the popcorn bucket.
blankets.
Give me the blanket. Thank God.
I mean, I walked out with this, so I was
Yeah.
happy.
And they had a cool Superman bucket. It was like a daily.
They had a bunch of
Planet
Superman
paper,
ones.
And she's like, nope, give me the fucking. I want a giant dinosaur footprint, please.
See,
I
now
didn't see the one with the dog. They
I feel
had
like I have to go see it now.
Do you want to see something funny?
Yeah.
Do you want to see something funny?
Yes.
Watch this, okay? I love you, baby. Okay, you ready?
I love you too.
Can you do the Superman fanfare that we literally kissed during the credits?
I forgot. I'm having a blonde.
Can you do the
Blonde
Jurassic Park one? Okay, you know that one at least. Okay.
Yeah.
What about the Imperial March for Darth Vader?
Dun. Oh wait. Doot. No wait. I forget.
I forgot that one.
Bum, 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 bum. Here comes Boogie.
Motherfucker, until it's time to end the
No, it's good. I was gonna say Boogie.
Do
No, I was gonna say with
the
Superman.
one. You can't do the Superman. Do the Superman one. Do the fanfare.
I don't know it.
I forgot. I'm on the spot right now. I'm not doing good, y'all.
You
I'm
know what
sorry.
though? Tell him about the time chat. I gotta say real quick too, because I want to actually talk about this based off the Superman.
What?
Hey Boogie, ask him if he can run through the wall like Kool-Aid Man.
New curtain lights. Emily, quick, bring up Amazon. Find me new curtain lights, okay?
Okay.
Do that. Don't worry about Superman. It's not a thing. Don't worry about it.
No, Boogie. Can we paint you red one day and have you run through the wall like Kool-Aid Man?
We tried. It's just too many beams. I'm too fat, Emily.
Get rid of the
My house
beams.
is well made.
Wait, you can't fit through 16-inch studs?
No.
Boogie.
Do I look like I'm
Boogie,
16
when
inch
I was
stud?
fat,
I'm a 32
when
inch
I was
stud.
fat
No,
and a
16 inches
firefighter,
on me.
when I was fat and a firefighter, and you know how fat I used to be even before transitioning, I would have to go through 16-inch studs in the wall, full gear, with an air pack and make it through.
Figure that?
Yeah.
The fuck you did.
Because, Boogie, what you do is you put your back against it, you sit down, and you swim each arm through, and you pull yourself through.
Well, that ain't like a Kool-Aid Man at all.
Well-
Have you seen the fucking Kool-Aid commercial, motherfucker?
So what we would have to do is take part of the wall a little bit more on the other side, get rid of the two beams, and then you just run through. I'm not an engineer, but I could be a redneck engineer.
What's that one? Name that one.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay, good. At least okay. You're not completely music illiterate.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, quick. Sing the first song from Hamilton. Go.
Hamilton. You like mac and cheese? I don't know.
Did they have mac and cheese back then?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows? That's something to ask like ChatGPT or chat in general.
Here are my flaps. Here are my flaps.
No,
Look
Boogie,
at the flaps.
Boogie, can I
Look
tell
at
you a
the
funny
flaps.
story? I want to tell you actually guys a funny story. So years ago, when I was a wee little kid, me and my brother and his friend were having a sleepover. We were watching Jurassic Park on the top bunk. I had Superman pajamas on. The fact that we're talking about Superman makes this funny. Superman pajamas on. I had Superman cape. I thought I could fly. This was the moment I discovered gravity as a kid and the first time in my life and realized, yeah, I guess I'm not meant to fly like a bird or a plane. So my mom's putting away this bin under the bed. I'm like, hey, Mom, catch me. She's like, 1 minute. I thought 1 minute meant 1 second. I was like, well, fuck. I have a cape. Superman can fly. Why can't I? Yeeted myself off the top bunk. Broke my leg in 2 places. And that was the moment I realized I was not super at all. I was just stupid.
It's Krypton. You gotta be from Krypton. I don't know what fucking planet you're from. But it's
This
sure
one,
fucking
sadly.
Krypton.
Thank you, baby.
Thanks for the entertainment, Boogie. I hope you enjoyed that little story there. Because to me, that was, you know, the time of my life.
That was wholesome.
Because, yeah, I can't believe, like, I even did that. To me, that was just one of those, like, fuck my life type deals. And my leg is still affected. If I put both legs straight, you'll see my right leg's a little crooked, like, with how my foot is. And then it doesn't help that I, like, always constantly have, like, an ankle injury, like, every year. But, guys, we're coming up on noon here today. Is there another show right now?
Yes, redirect to nerds if you can.
Can
Guys, stay tuned. Watch
okay.
Nerds.
Let me get that set up real quick. If you want to just keep talking about tomorrow.
Yes. Sorry for struggling with my talking today, you guys. I'm going to get better. Sorry for struggling about the Superman thing. I didn't honestly want to spoil too much. But yeah, I'm going to get better. Stay tuned for Nerds. Not sure what they're going to be talking about, but stay tuned. Yeah. Thank you.
Let me just figure out
so
how
much.
to do the redirect here and get them set up. I know this is a thing. I might have to just figure this out real quick while we're chilling. Because, you know, I'm new to YouTube streaming, not streaming in forever. So just give me 1 second with that, guys, and I would appreciate it while I figure this out. Viewer activity.
Yep, thank you guys so much for being patient.
You know, this is my first day, so I gotta.
This is our first day, and I'm
as a team
struggling. This is my first couple days, but yeah.
Okay,
we're getting there.
Stand by. I'm trying to figure this out. Ask Keeper, ask Boogie where I can redirect. Actually, just so I know.
Baby, where does Emily need to redirect? To Nerds, right?
But like, where in YouTube?
Where in YouTube does she redirect? Go find their current live stream and then redirect to that.
Right, hold on.
You haven't ended. She has not. No.
Okay. So yeah, go find their setup stream or their live stream.
Find their setup stream or their live stream.
Okay.
Put it in the redirect link. And then
Where's the redirect thing? That's what I just need to find. 'Cause I have
she
their.
needs help finding the redirect link, baby.
That's all I just need, guys.
Go to the Lolcow Nerds channel.
Just go to the Lolcow Nerds channel.
Okay.
Find their current setup live stream or their current live stream.
I can't hear
Find their
him.
current.
I'm on their
find
live stream, yeah.
Okay. Find their current one and what else?
Copy paste.
Copy and paste.
Search thing into our chat. Alright, I'm gonna put their thing in our chat. Guys, if you want to go on over,
Yes.
I posted the link down below. I don't know where the redirect button is. I feel so bad. There's stuff I gotta learn here. Like I said, first day, gotta learn this. Is there a redirect here? There is not. Why is YouTube gotta be so frustrating, it feels like? But guys, I put a chat down below. You know what? Give me 2 seconds here. How to redirect on YouTube. And then we're gonna end this stream. How to redirect. I should have just done this. Direct on YouTube stream. Boom. Live redirect. Boom. This came out 3 years ago. Well, no. I saw the thing. So studio walkthrough. Okay, so I'm gonna see it real quick.
Do you have the control panel open on the stream, like
The
back end?
Yes, I have where it shows like the dashboard, like the live streaming dashboard itself.
Okay, yeah. So it's edit. If you see the edit button,
okay.
Customization,
and
then if you scroll all the way down,
and add redirect. Okay.
Yep.
Search videos from other channel. Let me post.
That's
Copy
where you
their
can
link.
paste the link.
Thank you so much, AMAC.
AMAC,
are welcome.
thank you. I am like such a blonde today myself because
No worries.
I've never done this. Okay. Search videos from other channels. Paste this. Aha. New interns are
Yay.
talking. And guys, that's it for today. Thank you, AMAX, for the help. Desi, thank you for our first day today together. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And I hope these few extra minutes while trying to figure this out makes up for the fact that I forgot to hit go live on the YouTube end to start. So technical difficulties to start and to end. But hey, you live, you learn, and we're just only going to get better at this. So we'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. And until next time, it's been Desi and Emily keeping it real. Pa.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.
And all right, Reese just sent the redirect to them. We're going to go to here.
Yeah. It's the Lolcow dolls, Barbie's brats and the bros, we all in a stall. Gossip like glitter, we shimmer and brawl. Talk that talk while we strut through the mall. Pretty with a pout and a Prada bag.